Well, I hope you're ready for some unindoctrination. I think we're here just a little bit early, but that's okay. We're a little early, a little bit of discrepancy within the clocks in the house and on the computer. But I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, straight out the heartland. Nice to be here with you. We're bringing you truth wall to wall and treetop tall. I'm the mailman. I'm making my appointed rounds, and here we are bringing you some more great podcast excellence and hopefully a little bit of entertainment. We're going to talk tonight about demons and Dianetics. And if this gets out, and we're doing everything to make sure that it does, Christianity is finished tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, of course, the debate between President Trump and the leader of the Biden crime family. I hope that you'll all be watching that. It may be, I think it will prove to be the most dramatic and impactful presidential or political debate that's ever been taking place in this country. I am still fasting, and I hope that you will be there and watch that. And I hope that you'll be here tonight at 10 p.m. Central Time for late night in the Heartland. And following the presidential debate, I will be opening up the lines as we always do. And it will be for you to come and ask your Trump questions, share your Trump worries, share your Trump conspiracies. If you want to call and tell me why Trump is the Antichrist, do it. If you want to call and tell me why Trump is playing us all for chumps, then do it. You just can't do it in the chat room. You have to have the balls to make the calls. You've got to actually pick up the phone and talk to us. And I will answer all of your Trump worries, all of your Trump concerns, all of your Trump conspiracies with concise razor point accuracy from real data and not conjecture. So that's tonight at 10 p.m. Central. We go from 10 till midnight Central Time, and you can call and talk about anything. It doesn't have to be President Trump, but there's so many people, and you're just listening to such bad information. You've got all these ideas in your head, and I can't possibly address them all, but we're going to open it up for you to address them all, and get them all addressed. We won't be here during the debate. We'll start at 10 p.m. Central Time. The debate is at 8 p.m. Central Time, so it will be way beyond that. But today we're here to talk about Dianetics. Maybe schedule a show for the debate so that people can chat. Maybe. I'll think about it, Cynthia. Thank you for that suggestion. But let's talk now about something very, very important. The next step in our study of white Dianetics. We're teaching you how to create yourself with white Dianetics. And today, the specific topic is Dianetics and demons. Dianetics and demons. Everybody loves demons. I don't know why. It's crazy. But let's talk about Dianetics and demons. What do you say? Are you ready for some unindoctrination? Well, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. And as a people, as a group of humans, as a unified humanity, we've been studying the mind as long as we've known we've had one. We've been studying the mind as long as we known we've had one. And survive, the compelling overriding desire to survive, that's the demarcation point, the point of no return, the point of beginning. That's the demarcation point between things that can be experienced by our senses, smell, taste, touch, feel, and those things that cannot necessarily be known from the senses and may possibly be known, but that one doesn't necessarily need to know to solve the problem. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that the dynamic of survive is the most important thing that we have as living, breathing, surviving organisms. And what survive really cares about is things that it can figure out and things that it can't. And what survive really doesn't care about is the things that it doesn't need to know to survive. So demons, in one sense, we don't really need to know about to survive. Demons, in another sense, we must know about in order to survive. I know it sounds a little hard to understand, but stay with me, and I think you'll get it. The realms of mysticism and metaphysics, Dianetically speaking, are the realms of things that do not need to be known. But Jeff, you teach about spirituality. Yes, I do. Jeff, you teach about mysticism. Yes, I do. Jeff, you teach about metaphysics. Yes, I do. Jeff, you say we're divine, we're sovereign, you're free. Yes, I do. But Dianetically speaking, ladies and gentlemen, mysticism, metaphysics, religion, spirituality, these things do not need to be known or understood within Dianetics. They do not come into play in Dianetics. Dianetics is a science of the mind. It is not a warp of the mind. Spirituality has nothing to do with Dianetics, and Dianetics has nothing to do with spirituality. Mysticism has nothing to do with Dianetics, and Dianetics has nothing to do with mysticism. Religion has nothing to do with Dianetics, and Dianetics has nothing to do with religion. Dianetics is a science, and it has no room or need for anything esoteric. And so, being outside of mysticism and being outside of metaphysics and being outside of religion and being outside of spirituality, you can imagine the consternation of our friends when we, as practitioners of Dianetics, say that we constantly see demons. But Jeff, no, it's true. We constantly see demons in Dianetics, and I constantly see dramatic improvements in my peace and well-being, in my cognitive faculties, in my physical optimization. I constantly see improvements because I live in the focused life force energy field of consciousness. It's beamed to my home. It's beamed to my phone, both Cynthia and mine. And we would not be without it. It is an EMF inhibitor. It helps ground us when we can't get out on the ground, which we always do every day. And it also helps us uptake the nutrients into our body, which is especially important when you're on a fast like I am. And it's important because it helps you be all you can be and creates an environment for you to optimize yourself across all the dynamics. Go to jeffreydaugherty.com, click on the fluffy logo. You can get 30 days for free, but I say just get it. Just buy it. It'll cost you less than what you give to the mediocre coffee house, which I won't go in anymore because they're masked Nazis here. And I don't want to use the word Nazi. They are masked extremists. But anyway, that's what we're talking about. So Dianetics is not a spiritual science. It has nothing to do with them. And yet, Dianetics discovers demons. Through examination of Dianetic records, in fact, we find that everyone has demons of some sort. But Jeff, you just said, I know what I just said. And Dianetics is not spiritual in any way. It's not religious in any way, but it reveals that every one of us has demons of some sort. So if we're not given to, in Dianetic spirituality, metaphysics, if we're only given to scientific realms and not realms of fancy, Dianetic, having discovered demons, stayed within science in its hunt for the definition of demons. And what we found and how to get rid of them and how to keep them gone is independent of any metaphysics, independent of any mysticism, independent of any and all religion. And you can understand the chagrin of metaphysicians who make their money identifying and getting rid of demons, and yet we say we get rid of them without using any metaphysics. You can understand the chagrin of the mystics that say they get rid of demons and they identify demons. And you can especially understand the chagrin of the Christians and the Christian lighters, those that say they're not Christians, but they are, those who say they're not limbs, but they are. Either they're too unsophisticated to know it, or they're bought and paid for. They see demons behind every bush. It's never been like this for 20 years, ladies and gentlemen. In the 20 years I've been out of Christianity, the emphasis on demons and angels has only grown. And if you think there's a difference between demons and angels, you're really special. You're really, really special if you think there's a difference between demons and angels. So everybody loves demons. Everybody loves angels. That's involved in the metaphysics, that's involved in mysticism, that's involved in religion, that's involved in spirituality, that wants to make themselves some type of a guru or expert. And think about why. If you know how to identify demons, and if you know how to identify angels, and if you can talk to them, if you can interact with them, and you can make them come or go, then boy, you are somebody important, and everybody should listen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cousins of all ages, there's no real demons, because Dianetics defines what demons are. And having discovered what they are, you're about to discover that you don't need anybody but yourself to get rid of them, quote unquote, and to live completely and totally free of them. I told you this is unindoctrination. I told you this is helping you create yourself and to live the life you love. Do you see how religion, metaphysics, mysticism, they want to enslave you to listen to one person who's the only one that can help you? But how we want to set you free by giving you the tools you need to help yourself and unindoctrinate yourself and optimize yourself. So, moving on. I've seen a lot of demons, ladies and gentlemen. For 25 years, 30 years, I was an exorcist. I've cast out thousands of demons, thousands and thousands of demons. Thousands and thousands of demons. And folks, make no mistake about it, exorcism pays well. People that think they have demons and think that you can get rid of them will pay you good money. That's why all of your false, phony, and fraudulent YouTube gurus, you know who they are. That's why they'll take your money to identify your demons, identify your angels, and either bring them in or get them out of you. And think of the power that gives. If everybody's got demons and you're the only one that can get rid of them, demons are a guaranteed power base, a guaranteed profit base, and a guaranteed control mechanism. Conversely, if you know about angels and you know how to bring them in and make them work in your life, then again, they're a guaranteed power base, a guaranteed income source, and a guaranteed control mechanism. But is there a better way to understand what demons are than that which religion has offered up to us? If religion really knew what demons were, then why do 2,000 years you still battle with them? You still battle with them. But to find demons living in your civilized friends is pretty shocking. To find them living in yourself is even more so. That reminds me of an old joke. When your neighbor loses his or her job, that's a recession. Ooh, my neighbor lost their job. It's a recession. When you lose your job, it's a full-out depression. And as Mean Genie says, there's big business in demons, and that's for sure. So, demons can actually be cataloged, and Christians do this all the time. You got those commanding demons. You got those critical demons. You got those tell you what to say demons. You got those make you immobile demons. You got the loud demons. You got the quiet demons. You got the demons of lust. You got the demons of lethargy. You got the demons of homosexuality. You've got the demons of this and the demons of that. And you got the people that not only can they tell what demons are, but they can tell what kind of demon they are. But you know, there's something funny about demons. We have seen through our work, my work in Christianity, my work outside of Christianity in freeform spirituality, I have seen, And I have shown, and I have created myself through bumbling means, hypnotism shows you how to set up demons in people. You can get someone into a drug-induced experimentation and you can set up demons at them. That's why when these people that wear beanies and are out in the desert and want to open up a center to bring you in there to put you on hallucinogenic drugs and help you rehabilitate yourself. If you do that, you're just plain stupid. I can't think of any other word for it. If you go out to these beanie-wearing morons and allow them to put you on psilocybin or any of these psychotropic drugs and then help you get yourself straight, you will be so full of demons when you leave that you will be way worse than you ever were at the beginning. And all you'll do is have less money and more problems. You can put demons into people. I'm a certified Ericksonian hypnotist. If I want to put demons into you, I can do it if you'll let me hypnotize you. If you'll let me guide you through a psilocybin, whatever that's called, psychotropic, if you allow me to put you through, guide you through one of those things, I can fill you full of demons. With no ritual, only words, I can create demons in people, and not just me. So, if these beanie-wearing morons can create demons at will, give you more problems and less money, there has to be something wrong with demonology, because if you can make them, then they can't be what everybody wants you to think they are. They can't be them. You can't really create demons with NLP. Well, how do you know, Jeff? Because I'm a certified master practitioner of NLP. You can't really create demons with NLP. You can come close because NLP just maybe a little bit puts people out of reduces their analytical comprehension, and you might be able to, but it would be very, very difficult. Hypnosis, no problem. And I've created demons in people through poor hypnotic technique. That's why I won't hypnotize anyone anymore. I don't want to take anybody's analytic mind offline, because I don't want to be the one that makes a mistake and causes a demon in them. So if people can make demons, then there's something flawed in the understanding of what a demon really is. And the reality is that in Dianetics, there are no real demons. No real demons. And again, I've seen a lot of demons. I spent 40 years as an exorcist. I've seen demons make people throw up. I've seen demons make people cry. I've seen demons make people laugh. I've seen demons make people talk like there's 5, 6, 7 people inside them. I've seen demons make people try to masturbate in public. I've seen demons make people levitate. I've seen demons make people spin like a top. I've seen demons make people run on the back of pews. I've seen demons make people crawl like snakes. There's nobody alive today that knows any more about demons than Jeffrey Daugherty. Not because Jeffrey Daugherty's anything special, but he's old. And he's been in this since he was a little bitty baby evangelist, about that high. And he's been dealing with demons for over 40 years. I've talked to demons face to face. I've had demons growl in my face. I've had demons address me by stopping time, and it was just me and them talking in a frozen moment of time. And I've employed every spiritual technology and every spiritual methodology known to rid people of demons. And I've even made up some of my own, all with varying degrees of success. But nothing works like Dianetics. because nothing other than Dianetics addresses the reality of what demons really are without worrying about your feels and without any prejudice one way or the other. Only Dianetics addresses things as they really are, ladies and gentlemen. Only Dianetics identifies demons for what they really are and breaks through all of the silly beliefs and thought structures around what they are and empowers people to know how to remove them and to keep themselves clear from them. And Dianetics has the answers more than anything else I've found in 40 years, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I'm doing this series, and that's why I'm inviting you to learn how to create yourself with white Dianetics. And with that, we will go into the chat room and answer some of the questions here. What all do we have? We have there's no room for religion because we're divine, sovereign, and free. Says, tell it to me. That's absolutely true. Christians love demons because they have someone to blame. That's very, very true. And the gurus love demons because they're profitable. They're repeat business. Demons allow Christians to shirk responsibility and preachers to make money. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. And Ian says that a lot of democrats have demons, especially. You know, that's meant as a joke, but it's not that far from the truth. But guess what? A lot of these crazy, raving Republicans have just the same amount of demons as well. So let's see. Pretty pictures won't grow you wings. Not sure what that means, but I like the way it sounds. I must say I'm impressed by how well Jeff looks. Thank you. It's been today's Thursday, 25 or 6 days. So we are starting to really kick into high gear. Brandon correctly says once you get past day 2, 3, 4, you don't really have a lot of hunger pains. He says stay hydrated. I drink at least a gallon of water every day. In my case, distilled water. Okay, the business of demons. We've talked about that already. Christians are good at labeling. And what else we got here? I saw there's some good stuff. I thought there was some good stuff down here. A tripping brain is mere putty in the molder's hands. Absolutely, Gary. You're 100% true. Churches will try to bring you into their demonic hive mind. Absolutely 100% true. But it's a plant, not a drug. Keep telling yourself that. If it's a plant, if it's a drug, if it takes your analytical mind offline, you are wide open for any facilitator, even by accident, to put demons, engrams, into your mind. Didn't you say that demons were bad energy? Yes and no. Yes and no. What if you've seen demons in the flesh and you weren't the only one? Well, Silver Eagle, what if you had seen Santa Claus and you're not the only one? What if you'd seen Elvis and you're not the only one? We see a lot of things that aren't real. And what we need to do is not judge our experiences, but not judge our science by our experiences, but judge our experience by our science. Stay with me and you'll know what I'm talking about as we keep going deeper and deeper into this. And I'll guarantee you haven't seen as many as I have. I'll guarantee you haven't seen as many as I have. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you're fearing demons. You're worried about demons, but we're going to show you how to get rid of them yourself and keep them away. What's your view on the relationship of demons and AI? There isn't any. There isn't any. Gramerica says there's a ton of actual Santa Claus sightings. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Tonight, we've got a great show coming up. 10 o'clock Central Time. We will answer any and all of your Donald Trump concerns and questions. We will let you address your conspiracies, but we will call on you to define your terms. And we will be back with more interesting and instructive work and information for you as we move on through our studies of Dianetics. White Dianetics, which will help you create yourself and live the life that you'll love. We'll be back here again at 10 p.m. And Plano Victoria says, how does white Dianetics differ from regular Dianetics? There is a Dianetics playlist on this channel, and I invite you to go there and find out. Well, Jeff, why don't you just tell me? Because I don't make it that easy. This is not a open your mouth, ear open for the airplane type of a channel. This is not a spoon feeding channel. This is podcast excellence, where we teach a person to unindoctrinate themselves, not ask questions that they can answer themselves. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready, because it's going to be a ride that leads to you creating yourself and building the life that you'll love. Plano, Victoria, I am really, really glad you're here. You've got to learn how to do your own work. It is so sad for a super intelligent woman like you to be in a chat room saying, where's the playlist? I told you it's on my channel. Let me show you how silly what you just asked me is. And I'm not trying to make you look stupid. I'm trying to provoke you to be better. I'm trying to provoke you to be better. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. Look, let's go to my channel, jeffreydaugherty.com. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to help people get better. And I know everybody else wants you to be dependent upon them. But look, I told you the playlists are on my channel. Here's my channel. And you came back and said, but where are the playlists? Here's the channel. Let's look on the top. Do I see a playlist? No, I don't see any playlists. I'm looking in the middle. Do I see any playlists? No, I don't see any playlists. Oh, shit. Look, right down here. Oh, it's a playlist. Is this one about Dianetics? No. This one? No. This one? No. This one? No. Oh, shit. Create yourself with Dianetics. It's a playlist. Hot damn. So in the time that you asked, you typed in, how do I find the playlist, man? You could have gone to the website and found it yourself. What happens when I'm not here to answer your questions? What happens when there's nobody there to answer your questions? And it's not your fault. You live in a have it your way, less than 10 seconds microwave world. And you've gotten lazy. And oh shit, there's another playlist. And not only that, if you click this word right here in the middle at the very top that says playlists, oh shit, look what happens. All the playlists come up. Look at all the playlists. Where's the playlists? We hit them right under the word that says playlists. I'm trying to help a sister out. I'm trying to help a brother out. That's called tough love. Some of you say, what an asshole. I say, what a great guy trying to empower me instead of making me attached to him for answers. He just showed me how to get my own damn answers. Let me buy that guy a cup of coffee. Maybe you see it a different way. Maybe you see them a different way. Or maybe you're just too lazy. And if you're too lazy to look, then you're way too lazy to unindoctrinate yourself. Love Warrior asks, what are Dianetics? Go to my website. There's a playlist for Dianetics, and it'll give you everything you need to know. That's it until tonight, 10 p.m. Central, when we're back for Late Night in the Heartland. And if you don't like me, you can call me up and tell me yourself at 10 o'clock. Until then, thank you to Gary Tracy, all of the great moderators. Thanks to all of you that are here, even the ones that are learning. Plano, Victoria, we know you're learning. We're glad you're here. But there's no sense treating you any different. We're here because we love you. And I'll give Cynthia the chance to talk me into running a open chat during the debate. We'll have to see. But I am the Christian Whistleblower, and I do bring you the mail. I'm the mailman. I will complete my appointed rounds, even if it hurts your feels. You know I love you, else I wouldn't have wasted that time on you. I appreciate you. We want you to learn to ask questions. We want you to learn to question answers. We want you to learn to unindoctrinate yourself, because we need your help. We're the last generation of real humans, and we're going to make this world better than it's ever been, sooner than anyone can imagine, because we are getting busy. Cousins, Jeffrey Daugherty, Christian Whistleblower, I'm encouraging you, even begging you,